good, everybody? MidMorningSol back at it again with another, perhaps the last, in the Piofiore Fate of Memories playthrough puzzle. The puzzle's pretty much complete, y'all. We just got one more piece to stick in, and that is the aftermath of the finales. Oh, what a ride, y'all. What a ride. And I thought I was going to be able to finish Sunday evening, but y'all, I was dog tired. So here I am before work. We're going to just go ahead and get this done and out the way so that I can get it to you all by tonight. So here we go. There is no story of Triste because there is no official bad ending with the finale. So there was a lot of bad ends, but no, what was I gonna say? No story of Triste for this. So I figure let's do Prologo 1926 first, because that's Henri's specific ending, Aftermath, and then we'll do the general, like, what could tie into the sequel next. So folks, here we go. Prologo 1926. And look at that, he is cured of his chicken scratch face syndrome. Mr. Lambert, shall we proceed? We shall. Alright, y'all. Prologo 1926, Henri's version. Let's do it. Let's get it. I bought a gift for Liliana and the children. Aww.
喜んでくれるといいが
I gave a chuckle, thinking how much I had changed.
ん? 家に明かりがついていない
Hey, the music cut out that damn quick? The place was dark. I didn't hear any voices.
どこかに出かけているのか
I ran my hand along the wall to find the switch. What are you talking about? The switch never came out in 1925. Get out of here. I'm kidding. A small body lay on the ground. What the fuck? This is a dream, right? 3 of them were lying in a pool of blood. The wounds and gashes on their flesh reminded me of what torture was. She was nowhere to be found. I tried to force myself to call her name. I forcefully dragged my fear-struck body in search of her. I found what was once her. I slowly touched her body. Not the thing I want to wake up to and play. What? Okay, all them blood effects.
1926年3月
I hope that was a dream. Spring was almost upon us. It was a warm and wonderful day. Good morning, Henri. I was getting ready for breakfast. Henri slowly walked into the living room. You're up early.
おはよう。子供たちはまだ寝ている？
Look at them sounding like they, big old family. Yes, I don't think they'll be up anytime soon.
そうか。
Hmm? Something didn't feel right. You mean like that whole intro? Yeah. Henri doesn't look good at all. What are you talking about? He's cute. Are you feeling alright?
どうして？
You look troubled or something? Yeah. You look a little pale. Henri gave a weak smile.
仕事の締め切りが近くて。
Working, dude? We stand a working man providing for his family. Okay.
霧のいいところでやめようと思っていたら明け方になってしまった。
Oh, I see. Henri was working as a translator. Okay. Not like as shady as his last job. That's fine. Oh. Interesting. He was able to speak and understand Italian, French, and even Latin. That's a dead language. I don't think people speak Latin. I'd go around his desk sometimes and find books in English and other languages as well. Maybe you should go back to sleep. Okay, trilingual king or polyglot.
そんなに心配しなくていい。無理はしていないよ。
I'm sorry, Henri. If only I could help. I'm having him bear the burden of making money so that we can survive. To think that I was the one who wanted him to live.
いいかい、リリアーナ。
He closed his eyes and spoke in a gentle tone.
君は必要な存在だ。この家に。私と子供たちの面倒をよく見てくれている。
Right, that's true. Like people don't take consideration into a homemaker. You know, they pretty much keep the house running. You know, it takes more than just money to make the house run smoothly.
いつも私は感謝している。とても。私一人で子供たちを育てることはできない。
They feel like they birth children. Like, oh my gosh. I mean, adoption is pretty much on the same realm too of raising kids, but geez Louise, sounds like they, you know, were making a family of their own.
こんな人間らしい生き方もできない。
Henri.
急がなくていい。君はよくやっているよ。フランス語も随分上達した。
Okay, he teaching me his mother tongue. Okay, I'm here for it. But that's only because you taught me, Henri. I smiled as I asked him for a favor. Do you mind teaching me again once your work is done? Hearing him speak French is so lovely. That is a very, very beautiful language to hear. I have to admit. I knew it sounded odd, but I couldn't describe my feelings for him. Well, bitch, it better be love, or centered around love. Henri gazed at me with a gentle smile and somewhat perplexed look in his eyes.
また部屋においで。教える。
Huh? Y'all sleeping in well, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Y'all sleeping in separate rooms. Ain't that a shame? Alright. Or it just may be his workroom or something like that. I don't know. I'm not one to pry. Why was I so happy to hear him say that? I couldn't stop myself from smiling. So, would you like something to eat?
いや、カフェオレだけ頼めるかな。
Of course, dearest. Yes, of course. You just sit down. He hasn't eaten anything, so hot milk would be better for his stomach. But I didn't want to risk jogging his memory. Oh, girl, don't be start. He don't like that. Is it Cafe Enchante? Pretty much milk? I don't know. I don't know my coffee drinks, y'all. He hasn't liked hot milk ever since he was a child under the Falzone family's custody. As I prepared the Cafe Enchante, Henri called out to me gently.
今日は町に行くよ。打ち合わせがある。
Okay. Worrying about his childhood made my expression cloud. But his smile melted away my worries.
Ohayo, Annie, Lily.
Good morning, everyone. I greeted the children running into the living room with a bright smile. Our lively breakfast was finished. Henri spoke to me from behind as I was about to clear the dishes.
私がやろう。君は子供たちの相手を。
Huh. If I had a guy who was willing to do the dishes, I'd club him upside his head and we'd be married. I hate doing dishes. It was only recently that I noticed how helpful and watchful Henri, was. He was so quick to fix my mouth to say Henri. He helped with the chores a lot. It made life so much easier for me. Thank you, Henri.
私は子供の相手が得意ではないから。
That could change.
子供たちも君が構ってくれる方が嬉しいだろう。
You may not know, but the children always ask me the same question whenever you're out. They keep asking me when you're going to be back. Oh, they like you. Everyone loves you, you know.
だといいが。
He hesitantly smiled as he took the dishes to the kitchen.
ダメだよ。これは僕の。
No fighting, everyone. We're supposed to share the toys. I quickly reprimanded the children who were trying to keep the toys to themselves. Henri came walking into the living room with his attaché case. Are you leaving?
ああ。
Give him a goodbye kiss. Be careful, Henri. Uh-oh.
君こそ大丈夫か？
Yeah. Huh?
今日は家を出ないようにしてほしい。
Huh?
君も子供たちも。
Henri is always worried about leaving me and the kids at home, but something doesn't feel right today.
なんでダメなの？お外で遊びたいよ。
Boy or girl, child, don't worry about it. When an adult tells you stay inside the house, you just stay inside the house. Don't backtalk. Well, don't tell them what you... It might be a premonition, but don't tell them. I'm sure he has a good reason. I have a surprise for everyone. I'm thinking of making a special kind of treat for you today.
とっておきの
It's called a body breast. I butchered that one, y'all. I don't know. Body breast. I don't know. A ring-shaped pastry filled with cream. This pastry was made in the year 1891 in commemoration of the bicycle race. Body breast patty. Wow. I think I see like those ring. I don't know, it might be different. I'll need a lot of help though. I wonder who can help me.
いいよ手伝
Yeah, if I make some treats, y'all want to stay inside. Thank you.
すまない、リリアーナ。
I nodded in acknowledgement, and he smiled. Everyone is waiting for you to return, Henri.
ああ。
The children and I saw him off as the reluctance on his face disappeared. Aww. Oh, look at this. Okay, you better come through, Potty. Or France? Yeah, this is in Paris. I finished the work meeting, then stepped outside with my payment and a new book to work on.
ついでに何か買い物をして帰れば彼女の助けになるだろうが。
Oh, shit. Yeah, this is cycling back from the beginning.
いや、今日は早く帰ろう。
What I experienced with Chloe in that town appeared in my dreams vividly. I often couldn't tell what was a dream and what wasn't.
けれど、過去にまつわるもの以外で、こんなにも実感を伴う悪夢を見たのは初めてだ。
I knew it was just a dream. But I couldn't shake off the fear.
真面目に働いているようだね。
I know that ain't Emilio. He stood in front of me, looking no different from before.
仕事を紹介した僕としても嬉しいよ。
You have to wonder what he got time and money to be traveling country to country. This was the third time Emilio had appeared in front of me. He walked alongside me as he continued.
ああ、僕への感謝は不要だよ。これはお互いの得になることだから。君はいろんな手段でお金を稼げる人間だ。放っておくと何をするかわからない。良くないことをされるくらいなら平和な仕事を斡旋させてもらいたい。もっとも峡谷絡みの書物を訳すなんて君には苦痛かもしれないけれど。
文字を読むだけで苦痛は感じない。だから別に構わない。
そう言ってもらえて安心したよ。けれど心配でもある。無理に仕事を詰め込みすぎていないかな。
His words came out so nonchalantly that I doubted he cared one bit.
今の半分の量でも彼女と子供たちを養っていくには十分だろう。君はお金を稼ぐことに興味がない人間だと思っていたけれど。ああ、もしかして備えているつもりなのかな。 君が報いを受ける日のために。
The hell?
何をしに来た、エミリオ。彼女ではなく、私に用があるんだろ。
察しがいいね。君のそういうところ、とても好ましく思うよ。
Despite his mysterious presence, no one in town was taking notice of him. It was as if no one could see him. He's John Cena.
こういうことは彼女に聞くより君に聞いた方が早いと思って。君たちずいぶん仲良く暮らしているようだけれど。
He be spying on us when we're just living in the damn countryside. Ugh.
実際のところどうなのかなと思って。
どうも何も、どうせ知っているんだろう。改めて聞く必要があるのか。私と彼女は君が期待しているような関係ではないよ。
だろうね。だからこそ僕は君と話をしに来た。
Yeah, what?
リリアーナはまだ鍵の乙女のままだ。その資格を失っていない。
You little imp. You want to see if we made love. God, you're so fucking disgusting, Emilio. You're from the church. Don't you know better?
君はそれでいいのかな。
Same.
君は賢い人間だ。僕がこれまで見守ってきた人間たちの中でも飛び抜けて里い。だから気づいていたんだろう。
確証があったわけではないよ。ただ今の言葉で推測が確信に変わった。
I closed my eyes.
もしかしたらと恐れていたことがある。そうでなければいいと思っていたことが。
I wonder what that says in that storefront where it says lead doo doo. Something lead doo doos.
ファルツォーネの鍵の乙女の伝承については何年もかけて調べてきた。幼い頃、姉から聞かされた断片的な話など当時の私には理解できなかったけれど、後年になってみれば推察の材料になった。
それで君はリリアーナのことをどう思っているんだい？
God, you're so damn nosy.
君にとってはただの救いでしかない？そういう対象ではないのかな？
下世話だな。聖職者の発言とは思えない。
アンリ、ごまかさないでほしいな。好奇心で聞いているわけではないよ。むしろ主な理由は親切心かな。とはいえ僕は見守る立場だ。基本的に介入を許されていない。頭の固い連中に知られると厄介だから、この話は君たちだけの秘密にしてほしい。
君たちか。リリアーナには話して構わないと。
知り得た知識をどう使うかは君次第だ。
最初は彼女にも触れられたくなかった。そのうち私が触れてはいけない気がして、そして今
Oh, oops.
触れてしまうことがある。
We can go back and let him say the whole line.
そして今は
There you go. I kept asking myself why, but I didn't know the answer yet.
私に触れる資格がないという事実は変わるものではないだろうに。彼女と話しているとたまに考えることができなくなって、いけないと知りながら手を伸ばしてしまうことがある。
Maybe he appeared in front of me because he knew that.
私は彼女を宿命の犠牲にはしたくない。
So there's one thing you gotta do.
けれど同時に彼女はいずれ返さなければならないと思っている。彼らなら彼女を守ってくれるだろう。
But you could have sent me back to Italy. He walked away without a word. I rushed back home without seeing him off as he walked into the crowd. Emilio, that Emilio. Oh gosh. I finally saw the house up ahead. We're a little earlier than before though. I ran faster to rid my mind of the nightmare. Welcome home, Henri.
Andy, おかえり。
ただいま。
I noticed his expression relaxed a bit, seeing that we were all in here. Dinner is almost ready. I just need to make the finishing touches.
わーい、パリブレスト楽しみだね。
Body breast. Okay, that's what I thought. Everyone pitched in to make it, so I'm sure it's going to be good.
まだ食べていないのかい？
It's sundown. It's alright time to eat. Well, we wanted to wait to eat with you.
そうか。
Henri crouched down to the children's eye level.
待たせてしまったね。すまない。
いいよ、お仕事だったんでしょ。アンリも食べてね。美味しそうにできたんだから。
あ
あ。それにね、今日はご飯を作るのも手伝ったんだよ。
それはすごいな。楽しみだ。
Aww. I added one too many heads in there, but whatever. I smiled, seeing Henri and the children speak so easily together. Does that mean you're not good with kids? That means you're great with kids, Henri. You don't give yourself enough credit. We made a rich vegetable Piofiore and a creamy potato au gratin. For dolce, we had a large Paris patty breast filled with ricotta cheese and cream. Ooh. Not what I was expecting, but okay. We divided it among the 5 of us here. We prepared dinner and read some books today. The children helped me read the words I couldn't read myself.
誰か訪ねてきた人は？
No, no one.
そうか。
ねえアンディ、おいしい？
ああ、とてもよくできている。おいしいよ。
やったー
The kids have a future in culinary skills. Paris, or I'm saying Paris like an idiot. French food is very good, but very fattening too. I couldn't live in France. Having dinner together was heartwarming. After being with After being with Henri for so long, I came to learn he didn't eat very much. Oh. Maybe I'm forcing him to eat by having a meal like this, but I was happy to see Henri tell the children that the food was good. Dinner was over and the kids were sound asleep. Well, Henri, have a good night.
ああ、おやすみ。リリアナ、少しいいかい？
What is it, Henri? Is something the matter? I tilted my head as he called my name.
手紙を出さなくてもいいのか？
Huh?
ブルローネに。
My eyes widened. Why all of a sudden? He's probably thinking of sending me back. I put my thoughts together. There's no need for me to send anything. They all know I'm doing fine. I also don't want to worry them. Elena and Sister Sophia in particular. And I don't want them to know where I am now.
そうか。
Something wasn't right. Say, Henri, is there something going on? This was the first time he mentioned anything related to the town where we used to live.
少し気になっただけだよ。
You sure it wasn't somebody putting something in your ear? Henri smiled gently. It didn't relieve the odd feeling inside me.
引き止めてすまなかった。おやすみ。
Yes, good night. I watched as he left the living room. I hesitantly walked to my bedroom. As I lay down on my bed, I couldn't manage to fall asleep. Henri, why did he ask that question? As I turned in bed, I noticed a faint light peeking through the curtains. I looked through the window at the starry sky. I gave a sigh and got out of bed, excuse me. I draped a robe over myself and headed back to the living room. Moonlight shone through the windows into the darkness of the room. I saw a figure, faintly illuminated. Somehow I wasn't surprised. Henri, could you not fall asleep? Henri was leaning against the table and looked up at me, a little surprised.
ああ。
His response was a bit delayed. He must have been deep in thought.
昨夜はいつもより早めに寝たから、ふと目が覚めてしまった。
I walked toward the table. I sat in the seat farthest from where he was.
どうした？
Did you really just wake up? You looked pretty pale this morning. It can't be work that's waking you. Could it be that you can't sleep? He slowly looked away without a word. I guess Henri doesn't want to talk about it, but please, Henri, I want to know more about you. What's going on in your mind now? I couldn't stop myself from asking. I wasn't sure why, but I couldn't hold myself back when it came to Henri. Yeah, girl, you ran into a burning building for this dude. My feelings kept getting the better of me.
君はどうして私のことを気にかけるのか？
He closed his eyes and mumbled quietly.
しばらく見ずに済んでいたのだけれど。
Wow, that music cut the fuck off.
昨日夢を見た。
I braced myself for what was to come. I knew before that he was having nightmares.
仕事を終えて町から帰ってきたら、君と子供たちが死んでいた。だから今日は眠るのが怖い。目を閉じて
Oh my god.
横になりたくない。
My hands beneath the table tightened. Henri.
君はこんな頭のおかしな男をいつまで気にかける？
Huh? He caught me off guard. He chuckled to himself scornfully.
私のことなど見捨ててくれていい。
We've been like, I don't know how long it's been, but no, I'm not gonna leave you.
以前の生活に戻ることを望んでも、私は君を恨まないよ。それが当然だと知っているから。
What are you saying? My voice trembled as pain surged through my heart. I want to be with you, Henri. Don't do that. Henri's face was filled with sorrow. The pain ached inside me even more terribly at the thought that I made him sad. Maybe you think I only followed you because of the situation back then. If that's true, then there's nothing I can do about it. What can I say? I know it sounds weird, but I can't explain what made me follow you.
リリアーナ、それは。
All I know is that it wasn't on a whim. I've never felt that feeling before. My heart was in pain. My emotions took control as I began to tear up. Maybe there isn't anything I can do for you, Henri. But I still want to be by your side. I know I'm being selfish here, but I can't hold myself back. He sighed a bit, then smiled at me.
そうだな。本当に君はわがままだ。そんな君に私はいつも振り回されている。
He wasn't reprimanding me. His voice was calm and soothing. My heart leapt as I looked into his eyes. Henri? He slowly stood and walked toward me. What?
君に触れてもいいだろうか?
Yes. I thought you'd never ask. And then she just rips off her robe. I'm just kidding. I smiled involuntarily as Henri looked at me perplexed. You don't need to ask permission. Let that freak come out, Lily. Let it come out. Because there is nothing I dislike about your touch, Henri.
そんなことを言ってはいけない。
Henri reprimanded me in a light tone. He then reached out, a bit reluctantly. I moved my hand toward his slowly, in case he changed his mind. Ah, that's adorable. Our fingers gently grazed each other. Henri slowly and ever so carefully intertwined his fingers in mine. My heart pounded, feeling his soft skin and gentle touch. I looked into his eyes, which seemed so forlorn. Henri's so tall. Girl, you just now noticing? Okay, I knew that before, but noticing it again was making my heart race.
私の手は汚れている。
Then go wash them.
触れては君まで汚してしまいかねない。分かっているのに。触れて確かめたくなる。
That I'm alive?
そうだ。
Maybe it was just my imagination, but I felt as though Henri was staring at me more intensely than ever before. My heart was racing so fast that I could almost hear it.
だから、私を許してはいけない。私がもし自分を抑えられなくなったら、君が拒絶してくれなければ。
Okay, that's a red flag. He's nice enough to tell you this, but...
納得していない顔だね。
I'm not. You don't think you should be forgiven, right, Henri? But remember, I did say before that I forgive you. I was sure he knew what I was talking about. His eyes shook a bit, hearing my words. Even if the world didn't forgive him, I would forgive him, no matter what. So don't worry about me. You can touch me whenever you want. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. She didn't say that, I said that. I don't think you know, Henri, but I actually like it when you touch me.
Liliana.
Henri looked surprised. He then sighed, shaking his head.
あまり大人をからかうものではないよ。
Ciao. Am I a child to you, Henri?
そうだな。男に触れられて何も感じないでいるうちは子供だ。
think so, but whatever. But that wasn't true. Okay, we on the same wavelength. That wasn't true. Couldn't he tell how flustered I was now? Before I could say anything, Henri continued.
私から見れば君はまだ大人とは言えない。
That should be another red flag.
年も随分離れているから当然だろう。
Wait, how far apart are we? Because I think Liliana is 21. So he's in his 30s, right? How far apart are we?
私がファルツォーネの屋敷にいた頃、君は生まれてもいなかった。
So he has to be like at least 31, right? Yeah, 10 years. 31 or older. He was trying to reason with me. I know what he's saying, but I felt vexed. Hearing him use our ages as a reason to keep our distance.
けれど、私はあまり君を幼いと思ったことはない。
Okay. So I guess that's good.
子供扱いしてきたつもりもないよ。
Really?
ああ。君の存在は私にとってもっと特別なものだ。
My heart leapt at his kind and gentle smile. Words weren't coming out of my open mouth. Henri spoke to me with honesty.
リリアーナ、君との暮らしは私に子供の頃以来の平穏をくれた。たとえいずれは私の手からすべてこぼれ落ちるのだとしても、私は今この時を忘れない。
Henri. He was still scared of it all ending. He was living in fear of his nightmares encroaching upon reality. He continued looking at me with kind eyes.
君の手は温かいな。
Yes. I want to be by his side. It was a feeling I felt so strongly. Strong enough to bring pain to my heart. Aww. Oh, that was it. Aww. That was a little bittersweet. Aww. Well, y'all, we are here. This is the episodes. Like more than one. Okay, well, this is Presagio, the aftermath of the finale. Pretty much the last part, y'all. Let's go through this finish line together. Beautiful photo finish. Come on, y'all. It was 1926. Berlone was in the midst of winter, waiting for spring to arrive once more. Really? That's wonderful. We entered the church, and inside were Lily and Orlok. Orlok was helping the church while honoring his duty as a disciple to guard her.
だからリリーとの距離も近いというか、互いに心を許しているというか。
Who is this? They were laughing merrily together. But what in the world were they?
気になる？
ならない。
Lily turned our way, hearing our voices and footsteps. Oh, buonasera. She gave us a bright smile. Orlok bowed his head without a word. He didn't seem surprised at our presence. I assumed he noticed right away. Isn't it cold outside?
うん。このところ冷え込むな。
Wait, who is this? Stopping the car in front of the church would be too obvious. We walked here after getting out of the car a couple blocks away. Oh, it's Dante. He sounds different. Is there a problem, Dante?
今更だが、少し不思議な気分になった。まさかお前とこうして他愛ない話をするようになるとは思わなかったから。
I know.
彼女は俺にとって特別な存在だ。だからこそ距離を取ってきた。この関係はずっと変わらないだろうと思っていたのに、今では会合に限らず教会に来ることがあれば何でもない立ち話をする。
I never dreamed it would ever happen.
ところでさっきは何の話をしていたの？楽しそうに笑っていたみたいだけど。
Okay, that's Nicola. Oh, about that. Before Lily said anything, she quickly glanced at Orlok for confirmation. Orlok nodded and spoke in her place.
俺は昨日まで峡谷に戻ってたから、その話をしてた。
頻繁に行き来しているよね。以前はほとんどこの町にいたみたいなのに。
状況が変わったから、町の状態もすごく安定してるし、それに俺が留守の間、ファルツォーネがリリーのこと気にかけてくれてる。だから俺が峡谷に行っても大丈夫。ありがとう、ニコラ、ダンテ。
ファルツォーネとして当然のことをしているだけだ。
そこは素直にどういたしましてでいいと思うけど。
Okay.
それでオルロック。
Nicola picked up the conversation.
あ、実はその峡谷との行き来が増えてること、俺の負担になってないかってゲイカが気にしてくれて、それが嬉しいって話してた。
ゲイか。ロズベルグ教か。
I had noticed how deeply loyal Orlok was to Bishop Roseberg. Nicola?
Hmm?
I heard you've been in and out of town recently, too.
はあ、ちょっとね。アメリカに行っていたんだ。
Okay, Nicola going to America? America? You're not putting yourself in danger, are you?
また僕が勝手に暴走でもしたと思っている？違うよ。今回はちゃんとダンテの指示。
I see.
僕そんなに信用ない？
Well, you do have a knack for doing things on your own, Nicola.
まったくだ。
俺もそう思う。
He's like, shut up, you two. Nicola chuckled, but didn't refute it because it was true. The doors to the church opened, and another person entered. Who is it, Yang or Gilbert?
よう、もうほとんど集まってるな。
Gilbert. Welcome, Gil.
ボナセーラ、リリー。今日も綺麗だ。
Of course, thank you. Oh, Gil, you're such a playboy.
本気で言ってるんだがな、俺は。
Gilbert shrugged and laughed.
彼女は一時期ビスコンティに身を寄せていたこともある。ギルバートとは良き友人というか気心が知れた間柄なんだろうが。
I felt that Gilbert saw Lily as more than a friend. Odd, perhaps, but I was quite sure of it.
まだ来てないのはヤンだけか。
No, he gonna show up too, don't worry.
ま、いつも通りだね。なんだ、俺の噂話か？
You speak of the devil and he shall arrive.
え、もう来たの？
ヤンにしては早いな。時間通りだろう。
Oh,
ど
they're
うし
having
た？
a meeting?
何があった？緊急事態か？
まったくもって失礼な連中だ。俺が心を入れ替えたとは思わんのか。
Yang. Okay, let me read this. Yang, I'm sorry to say this, but that's very hard to believe. Lily spoke in a serious tone. Yang simply squinted without a change in expression and began to explain why he arrived so early.
近頃退屈でな。ラオ州の拠点にいるより、ここに来る方が良い暇つぶしになる。
As opposed to killing people. Lily shook a bit, seeing him stare at her as if he was expecting something. Yang was a mysterious person. It seemed as though even she was cautious of him after what they have been through.
リリー、これから会合を始める。しばらく席を外してくれるか。
Alright. Okay.
俺はその女と話している最中だが。
Everyone ignored Yang's comment. Lily looked a bit concerned, but hurried out the church as requested.
つまらん。
Yang shrugged, then stared at everyone remaining as if appraising them.
それで、今日はファルツオーネからの呼び出しという話だが、わざわざこの俺に足を運ばせた以上、愉快な話題を提供してくれるのだろうな。
Nicola looked at me quietly. I nodded to signal him to speak.
君たちも把握していると思うけど、僕はしばらくこの町を留守にしていた。
アメリカに行ってたんだろう？
そう、シカゴで取引があってね。
Why y'all all going to Chirac? You know you could go to New York, New Jersey. I'm trying to think of where else. Like I guess Midwest, Northeast. I don't know.
その時気になる情報をつかんだから、念のために共有しておこうと思って。
向こうの市場の話か。
Because Gil was trying to get in that too.
そういうことになるかな、一応。
ごめん。俺、アメリカのことはよく知らないから、聞いてもわからないかも。
Oh, you can come to America? Well, this is 1925, so I wasn't even thought of. My parents weren't even thought of.
使徒の務めに必要なら調べるけど、今までは 特に関係なかったから。
そうか。
案ずるな、オルロック。俺が教えてやる。
I love how Yang says his name, Orlok.
え？ヤンが？
Orlok looked at it suspiciously. I don't blame you. I felt the same. Nico was frowning next to me.
お前にしちゃ妙に親切だな、ヤン。言っとくが、デタラメを吹き込むようならすぐ止めるぞ。
随分と疑われたものだな。深い意味はない。俺もたまには知識をひけらかして使徒殿に恩を売りたい。それだけだ。
驚くほど信用できないな。
オルロック、禁酒法を知っているか？
それは少し昔教わったから。
What is this, like a fucking history class?
100年くらい前、教国とは異なる宗派の信徒がアメリカで禁酒運動を始めた。
ああ、聖書と手斧を手にした女が酒場に殴り込んだ話など実に革新的だ。
とにかく政治的な背景もあって禁酒運動はゆっくり広まった。そして1920年の1月、いわゆる禁酒法がついに施行された。
だからアメリカではお酒を作るのも売るのもいけないんだっけ？
I'm so glad that changed.
そうだ。しかし困ったことに人間は己を堕落させる毒を欲する習性がある。
どういう意味？
かの国では今、酒が飛ぶように売れている。禁酒法のおかげでな。
Yeah, you tell us something's gonna be banned or whatever, limited, we're gonna stock up and we're gonna find ways to still have said product, said prohibited product or whatever. Crazy, right? I know. Orlok didn't say a word. Naturally, we all frowned at what Yang said. It was good that I had Lily leave.
そういえば、ビスコンティは以前からアメリカに酒を卸していたな。ファルツオーネも今回の取引とやらは密輸か密造か。どちらにせよ酒絡みだろう。今のシカゴといえば禁酒法に抗う連中の巣窟だからな。
Ah, I see. That's why they're zoned in on Chicago.
いや、わざわざ禁酒法の説明など買って出たのはその話をするためか。俺たちの反応から取引の程度を探ろうという魂胆だろうが、その手には乗らない。
ファルツオーネは俺の善意を疑うのか？そんな下心はつゆほどもなかったが。
He really couldn't be trusted.
まあ金が稼げそうな匂いがするところには首を突っ込むさ。俺はマフィアだからな。
そろそろ本題に入りたいんだけど、いいかな、ヤン？俺としてはもうしばし歓談に興じながら互いの親睦を深めたかったが。
And this is where I press X to doubt.
いいだろう。フランチェスカが持ってきた本題とやらにも興味がある。
But who knows? He might really be genuine about the strengthening the bond. I thought he could give a rat's ass about that, but, you know, maybe he's changed.
期待には応えられると思うよ。
Nicola nonchalantly began speaking again.
今、シカゴでの取引を荒らしている男がいる。彼はスピークイージーを何件も抱えているみたいなんだけど。
Speakeasies. Speakeasy, a tavern that sells alcohol beverages.
出来の悪い密造酒を高値で買い取って、儲け度外視の安値で叩き売るらしい。おかげで相場がめちゃくちゃだ。
I never thought bootleg alcohol was a thing. But I guess if they're referring to moonshine, like I said before, that shit can make you blind if it's made incorrectly.
随分と頭のおかしな男だな。
まあ、おかしいとしか思えないよね。
俺もそいつの話は耳に入ってきてる。だが、わざわざ俺たちを集めて話すほどのことか？元手がどれだけあるのか知らねえが、商売としてはとっくに破綻してる。
Yeah, what the fuck? Why would you buy bootleg shit for high and sell low?
放っておいても遠からず自滅するだろう。それとも、他に何か掴んだか
？Nicola hesitated a bit, which was rather rare. He then shared the information he knew.
彼はファントムと呼ばれている。
The Phantom. Is your bank account gonna be Phantom as well?
ファントム。亡霊？
彼にはちょっとした特徴があってね。時代遅れというか、舞台衣装みたいに豪奢でアンティークな服装を好んでいて。
Are you serious?
その上、人前に姿を見せるときは必ずおかしな仮面をつけているらしい。
Are you serious? This might be, Henri.
なるほど。オペラ座の怪人か。流行り好きな連中らしい呼び名だ。
まさかそんな。
男の特徴に俺たちは心当たりがある。警戒に越したことはないだろ
う。僕としては直接接触して素性を確かめたかったんだけど会えなかった。どうも彼は自分のスピークイージーにもめったに姿を見せないらしい。
ファントムが本当にあの男だとすれば、ニコラが単独で追うのは危険すぎる。だから当初の予定通り帰国させた。ブルローネで近々ニコラの手が必要な取引もあるしな。
その男について探ってみる。
I think he knows you too, Orlok. I wouldn't. I mean, Orlok's good at getting intel though, so.
ゲイカなら何か調べられるかもしれない。いろんなつながりを持ってる方だから。
ああ、その必要はないよ。
What the fuck? How did Emilio get in the church? A voice suddenly resounded in the church hall. Nicola was taken aback, but he quickly drew his gun and covered me. He wasn't taken that far back. He got the strap ready to go.
待って、ニコラ。この人は。
君が手引きしたの？オルロック。
Did you did Orlok bring you here?
違う。来るなんて聞いてなかった。
Nicola still has his gun raised.
で、殺していいのか？
Would y'all though? I don't think y'all would.
だから待って。ダメ。
まったく請求だね。 けれど僕を殺すより話を聞いた方が楽しめると思うよ、君は。
How did this fool get in the church though? Or was he there the entire time? Oh, fuck, Emilio, you're such a fucking ninja. Ninja clad in all white. I calmly looked at the young man.
お前は峡谷の人間か？
そうだよ、ダンテ・ファルツォーネ。僕はエミリオ、峡谷からの使者だ。
峡谷の使者、こんな子供がか？
エミリオは鍵の乙女の伝承に詳しい。前も手を貸してもらった。
Niccolo lowered his gun.
害はないようだね。少なくとも今は。
Doubt, confusion, caution. Emilio smiled amidst the various emotions stirring through the church.
彼には深入りしない方がいい。
Oh. Okay, so you just confirmed that he is alive and he's in America running things amok.
まあ、放っておいても向こうから勝手に構ってくるかもしれないけれど。
エミリオ、お前がどこまで知ってるかわからねえが、ファントムとやらが俺たちの思う男なら、なんと言われても野放しにはできねえ。少なくともビスコンティはそうだ。
ギルバート・レッドフォード、確かに君はシカゴと因縁があるけれど、ブルローネマフィアに海の向こうのことばかり気にしている余裕はあるのかい？
なんだって？
ああ、怒らないでほしいな。僕はこれでも君たちの味方のつもりだから。地続きの国に足元をすくわれないよう忠告したいだけなんだ。
ドイツで不穏な動きが台頭したって。
うん。
そう、本当に強国としては頭が痛いよ。中華民国もリュウ・ファンフイは本気でラオ州への報復を考えているようだし。
Okay, we know this. Because they did try to send an assassin already and Yang clapped the poor souls.
まあ、それ以上に君たちを悩ませるのはこの国の政府だろうけれど。
確かにな。
王国政府によるマフィア弾圧は今年に入ってさらに激しさを増した。首席宰相および国務大臣様のおかげで。
Capo del Governo Primo Ministro Segretario di Stato. What?
そうそう。
Boss of the government, Prime Minister, Secretary of State. Ciao. I think that's the translation, I'm not sure. Emilio still had a smile on his face, despite the subject being very grave.
ことが起きたのは、ちょうど去年のクリスマスかな。ムッソリーニは自分のために新しい役職を作り、それに就任して。
Yeah, that's not only based, it's fucking rigged.
従来の首相職より大きな権力を手に入れ、一気に独裁を進めている。
Which is why you need checks and balances in your government.
特にシチリアへの影響は大きい。
ああ、連中のほとんどは海を渡って ニューヨークだのシカゴだのに移った。
ただのマフィア家業という意味でなら、この国を捨てた方がいいのかもね。そういう時代が来ていると、僕以上に君たちが感じているのかな。
だとしても
I responded with conviction.
ファルツォーネはここで生きていかなければならない。ブルローネを、ましてマフィアという生き方を捨てるわけにはいかない。
ファルツォーネ以外は、ラオシューとビスコンティは何を望む？
They'll probably stay behind too. I would be surprised. Well, I mean, Gilbert, since he knows America, he would have it would make the most sense for him to go to America. And then the Lao Shu, well, the Lao Shu could also go to America as well, because number one, the Liu Huanghui are after them. Number two, they can expand even further, or they can start anew and branch out in America.
俺はこの土地に愛着などないか。
So I wouldn't be surprised if he left. And in his ending, in Yang's ending, he did leave. He was traversing to, I think it was United Kingdom. I'm not sure.
生異物とやらが争いを吸い寄せてくれるなら、まだしばらく楽しませてもらわねば。
Alright, he's staying.
まずは腰の重いリュウ・ファンフイが遊びに来るまで待ってやらねばならんしな。
Of course, our chaotic boy, he wants the Liu Huanghui to pull up.
俺はいずれシカゴに行く。
Okay, yeah, like it makes sense for Gil to go to Chicago.
だが、組織にはまず地盤が必要だろ。そうそう無鉄砲には動けねえ。
But yeah, in his ending, in Gilbert's own ending, he said like, "Oh, that's a future goal for me to go to Chicago." So yeah, makes sense.
今シカゴじゃ北と南で派手な抗争が続いてるしな。
Yeah, oh yeah. We already have our shit to deal with.
うまく潰し合ってくれたら、その後美味しいとこをいただきに行くさ。
Ever the opportunist, but that's Gil. He does do that.
なるほどね。君たちの答えはよくわかったよ。だとすれば、カジノの炎上を許したのは痛手だったかもしれないね。
Yeah, because it goes back to them. Even though they didn't do it, but yeah.
ギルバート・レッドフォードは無実だと公的に証明されはしたけれど、
まあ国としちゃ面白くねえよな。
Right.
完全にメンツを潰されているからね。事件の黒幕は国の役人だったわけだし。
それにブルローネの国営カジノは毎晩巨額を稼ぎ出してた。政府の財源の一角を担うくらいの稼ぎだったはず。
つまりシチリアの掃除が終われば、政府はその矛先を完全にブルローネへ向けると思って間違いないだろう。
Ruh-roh.
それで
Yeah, you don't see the problem in that? Yeah, okay. He's just putting up a front. Despite Yang's smile, I could sense tension from him.
お前はわざわざこの田舎町まで無意なおしゃべりをしに来たのか？俺たちが言われなければわからんアホだとそう思ってくれていると？
僕もそこまで暇じゃないよ。
Amelia gave an innocent laugh.
誤解しないでほしい。
Orlok quickly moved between Emilio and Yang.
峡谷はブルローネマフィアに協力する。敵対は望んでない。峡谷にも派閥があるから全員が味方だとは言えないけど。
ヨゼフ、ロズベルグ卿が君たちに協力的になってくれたのは大きいよ。彼、ことと次第によっては本当に次期峡谷の主になってしまうだろうし。
Orlok smiled proudly, cause that's your papa.
それはさすがロズベルグ芸家だな。
Yang gave a sinister chuckle.
ロズベルグ卿をうまく取り込みたいと思っているのかもしれないが彼は敬虔な聖職者として名高い人だ。金や暴力で回収するのは難しいだろ
う。今日
The tone of his voice suddenly changed.
僕が伝えに来たのは助言だ。予言というほど大層なものじゃない。けれど、これはほど近い未来の話だ。
それがお前の本題か。
そう。
Emilio looked at everyone, then slowly began to speak.
ファルツォーネ、ダンテ・ファルツォーネとニコラ・フランチェスカ。ああ、それにもしかしたらオルロックも聞いているかな。鍵の乙女は常に全ての時代で途切れず選ばれるような存在じゃない。
ファルツォーネに残された文献にそう受け取れる記述はあった。
鍵の乙女が出現した記録がない時代が100年以上続いているとかね。ただそれは記録に穴があるせいだと思っていたんだけど。
そういえばゲイカも言ってた。俺が使徒の使命を授かった時、使徒は鍵の乙女を見守る役目があるけど、実際にその役割が機能するのはすごく珍しいって。
待ってくれ。おかしくねえか？
So it's not every generation.
リリーは確か先代の鍵の乙女からほとんど間を置かずに選ばれてるよな。
そうだよ。彼女が生まれたのはクロエ・ランベールの死から2年後だ。たったの2年。
2 years, yeah, yikes.
これはとても異常なことなんだ。
Emilio continued, seeing we had nothing else. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Emilio continued, seeing we had nothing to say.
鍵の乙女が出現するのは必要に迫られて。つまり彼女たちが背負う使命は生異物の移転が必要となるような何かが起きる可能性をも示唆している。
Oh, shit.
それだけ大きな争いがこの町を、生異物の眠る地を襲うって。
So that was nothing we were going through at first, but when the government come to Berlone to really shake things up, it's probably gonna be knock down, drag out. We better move this relic.
断言はしない。僕は気まぐれに移ろう星を読んでいるだけだから。ただ君たちに本当の試練が訪れるのはこれからなのかもしれないよ。
Emilio's calm voice echoed through the church hall. Wow. And with that, he left us behind. With nothing more to discuss, we all went our separate ways. I can't talk.
俺の答えは変わらない。守るべきものを守るだけだ。
We won't turn our backs and run, even if a tumultuous future awaits us. The reason being that we are all men of honor. Okay. Wow. So the sequel, we set the scene for the sequel. All right, y'all. Oh, whoops. All right, y'all. Well, you know I gotta send y'all off with the confirmation, right? Boom. Ciao. We have 100s across the board. Oh my gosh, y'all. What a feeling. But hold up. There wasn't a CG for the Presagio. So I'm missing something. Hold on, let me make sure. Oh! Oh! Okay. There we go. I get a little complete CG unlock. That is so dope. Oh, thank you. You gave. Okay, this was the one I wasn't sure of. Wow. Look at this. The boys in suits. I love it. I'm here for it. Oh, let me get rid of this damn text. Thumbnail. Alright, y'all. So, yeah, that was pretty slick. Yeah. 100s across the board. And then, I think the dictionary is complete too. We can check. Yep. Complete dictionary. Complete everything, y'all. Oh. We'll go here because y'all know that's how I do it. I might use the complete CG as the thumbnail. But yeah. Wow. We're finished. Finito. Dunzo. Complete. Completa. That was Piofiore Faded Memories, ladies and gents. Like I said, I love this story. It kept me on edge. Even through my sleep drunkenness and whatever else that came my way, y'all. Very, very good story. I'm here for a mafia story. They had mafia, had romance, all sorts of good stuff bundled up into this visual novel. I will say for me, y'all, two things would lead me to 100% complete a game. If I'm really enjoying it, or if there's some achievements or some sort of reward system or whatever, recognition system. So, unfortunately with the Switch, there's really not that much recognition. They don't have like a medal system or achievement system. So, no, I enjoyed this game for the sheer story. I really did enjoy playing through this, completing it, brute forcing through all the choices. Yeah, y'all, I had a little bit of hang-ups, a little bit of hiccups, but I was still able to manage my way around. So folks, this is the last playthrough video, but it's not the last video, because as promised, I will give a review. I will give 2 more videos, y'all. A spoiler-free review, and then the second video, I'm just gonna go ham with the spoilers, and I will give my rating on each of the guys. I've been asked about that, and I said I would do it. So, yeah, part 100. It wouldn't really be a part, but the next video to come, which will be later on in the week, is my review, spoiler-free review, and then shortly afterwards I will do the spoiler chat and Husbando rating and what am I looking forward to in the sequel. I'm hoping the sequel comes westward, because I know the gals in Japan and pretty much in the East, they already have the sequel out. So yeah, we'll see about that. And yeah, y'all, whew, what a journey, but I really appreciate you if you stop by every so often, or you've been rocking with me the whole way through, or whatever the case may be. You just wanted to see the aftermath or whatever, just a part that you didn't want to go to, but I went through it. Yeah, y'all, do let me know. Don't be a stranger. I don't bite. Love to interact. I haven't really been interacting because I've been trying to push out these videos and be done with this visual novel, because we still have Cafe Enchante. So now that this is said and done, it's all Cafe Enchante from now on. So yeah, y'all, I'm really looking forward to giving you the review. It's gonna be fun trying to keep it spoiler free, but we'll see how that works. And then yeah, ranking. Ooh, that one's gonna be real fun. And y'all, for my review and ranking, I wanted to do a premiere. I wanted to make it a instant premiere or something like that, like schedule the video so that we can watch it together. But I gotta see how the schedule is looking. So yeah, y'all, woo boy, all I'm saying is I'm ready for that sequel. This was an amazing story. But yeah, y'all, that's gonna do it for this video. Dang, man, isn't that crazy? Well, let me send y'all off. Y'all know I got to do it. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate you stopping on by. Y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. View what you wanna, do what you wanna, and I will see you lovely lads and lassies in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care, take it easy, and